Hi, everyone. Are you there? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Why did the sound stop? Ah, there we go. Hi. Let me know when you can hear me. Hey, Rocket Ocean. Hello, everyone. All right, I'm being seen, I'm being heard, I'm live. This is great. Hi. As you can tell, it is just me tonight. Sergio is still under the weather. For those of you who are on our Discord or who may have seen our announcement from yesterday in the Core 4 members live, Sergio has had a stomach bug this week, and he's still not feeling super great. So it is just me tonight, but we are still going to have fun. We're going to get back into Alan Wake 2. We'll give everyone a couple minutes to file in, to say hello. Mohammed says, OMG, hey, hello. Yes, I also hope that he feels better soon. I know that he was bummed that he could not make it tonight. No more lettuce. That is, I mean, it's not for sure that's what it is, but I live my life by that rule normally anyway, so. Jacob says, I am filed in and ready to be bullied. And I know Sergio is so thankful for all of your well wishes. He is over in the other room cuddling with Bourbon right now, just trying to focus on feeling better. All right, well, we'll go ahead and take a roll while we wait. So with us tonight, we have Love is Not Admissible Evidence. Chris Thomason is here as well. Villain Evil Queen, Natalie. We have Dapper Libra. Who else do we have? Too Much to Bear is here. Rocket Ocean as well. Rowan Dawson, hello. Deja. Let's see. Spooky Boy, hey Spooky. I want to say that's everyone. At least that's here so far, but certainly if I missed you, please shout me out. And I will say hi. I'm just catching up on the chat from when I was desperately trying to figure out why I couldn't hear anything through the headphones. Villain Evil Queen says we should name the technical difficulties like, no, not Rhonda again or something. I like that. I'm going to have to take that into, back to Sergio so we can figure out something fun. Spooky says, Cody, I missed a few streams and missed y'all so much. Hope everything's good besides Sergio getting sick. Things are going well over here. We have been very busy. Last month especially, we were releasing Heated Rivalry. We've been really getting into of course, we have The Vampire Diaries, True Blood, and Supernatural, of course, all going over every week on our Patreon. And now we have all 4 shows. Well, From is coming soon in the next couple weeks, hopefully, we'll see. But we have True Blood, Vampire Diaries, and Supernatural on the channel too. So I mean, we've been doing great. Things are good over here, and I'm hoping that Sergio feels better very soon. Scarlet Katana says, hi, I found you guys through the Supernatural reaction videos. Well, welcome. We're happy you're here. Dapper says, I need you to catch up on From. We're trying. The show is like hooked us for sure. And we only have a couple more episodes in season 3, and then we just have season 4 and we'll be caught up. I'm super excited. Spooky Boy says, I don't want to steer the chat too much in the opposite direction, but I'm so excited for the Lord of the Rings journey coming. Honestly, so am I. We have watched the first movie. It is up on our Patreon right now if you haven't gone and checked it out. We are hoping that the reaction is coming to the channel in the next couple days. Fingers crossed. We'll see how everything goes. But going through the first video, it was super fun. I am really excited for everyone to see it. Natalie says, Cody, can you give a quick rundown on what's going on in the game again? Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to give a rundown. So we started out this game with Saga Anderson, FBI agent, who is coming to this town because there have been some missing people, and we get here and basically people are climbing back up out of the lake. First we had one guy who I want to say was another agent at one point, but because in addition to people climbing out of the lake and being taken over and attacking people, we also have this cult of the tree that is going around and killing people also, which is not great. We have this separate other cult that is worshiping Alan Wake's writing, and then at some point Alan Wake himself just appears again. So now he's also here, and in the meantime, in addition to Saga going around and trying to figure out what's going on, we are having these conflicting stories where her memories of her life outside of this town are one thing, but then we also sort of have this idea that her daughter was here in this town and drowned several years ago, and so there's this like conflicting thing going on. And in addition, we have Alan Wake, who is also he is going through the essentially New York City, trying to figure out what is happening. In the last episode, in the last live stream, we finally met Thomas Zane in New York City, who looked just like us, and we were going to partner with him so that we could kind of like write our way out of the story. Is as much as I can remember. I probably got a whole bunch of that wrong, but we still don't know what is going on with Saga. She has the ability to kind of like pull and piece things together in her mind. I did have a theory a very, very long time ago that she was like that she either had an object of power or was like one of those people who is more attuned to objects of power, and so she like so that may be why she's able to pull things together, because when we see her like reading these notes and putting these pieces together, it kind of looks like how it looked like in Control when Jesse was like hearing from the board of directors. It's a very similar like vibe that they have going on in the background. So I'm super excited to learn more. But yeah, that's essentially where we're at. A para-utilitarian. Thank you, Chris. Too much to bear. I mean, that would be fun. Honestly, I kind of wonder why they never made like a game. Like, I feel like Charmed would be a good opportunity for a game. Like, we know that we had the Buffy games. We played through some of both of them on the channel a long time ago. We have not had the chance to go back and get back into them. But yeah, I feel like it would be a good game. We've been live for 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Cool. I think that I'm ready to get back into the game. What do y'all think? I am trying to remember where we stopped off last time. Oh, but before we forget, obviously, Sergio's not here with me. It is just me tonight, but it doesn't change the fact that I have no idea what is going to happen in this game. We've gotten some really interesting twists and turns. We've had Ati here just singing karaoke randomly. We have had a lot of really interesting things going on, but I still want to find out what happens in this game when the game tells us. So I am here kindly requesting that you not spoil this game for us, because if you do spoil this game for us, we will stop playing and we will tell everyone it's your fault. Even though, you know, we're nearing the end, I got a feeling like, you know, y'all are going to be good, but still, you don't want to like end up on my bad list, so behave yourselves. SAT says, hi, everyone. Quick PSA. Future Press will be doing a limited edition rerun of the Control art book in 2026 in August. Ooh, that is good to know. I did already buy the Control 2 Steelbook, so that is pre-ordered. Chris Thompson says, I think both Charmed and Supernatural lend themselves to video games. They could be like episodic adventures, maybe like a Telltale game. Oh, that's a good idea. Same with the X-Files, but with more investigating gameplay. It's 400 pages? That's a lot of art. Okay. All right. So I remember now. In the last game, we spent a lot of time running around New York City. We had just gotten into this hotel or apartment building. And now we got to figure out what's happening. Spooky, member for 20 months. I missed the spoiler warning. Warms my heart. Spoiler shame is daddy. Happy 20 months and many more. And a quick recovery to Sergio and kisses for Bourbon. Oh, thank you. We are so happy that you're here, Spooky, and we did miss you. Okay. So let's check out everything. So we got the plot board. All right, we are now on Initiation Draft 2. To find the site of the pre-show ritual. So can you remember what your goal objective is right now with Alan? So we are, according to this, we are finding the murder site at the hotel. So to find the site of the pre-show ritual. So we were right here in this hallway.
Alan, wake.
God, I hate these things.
I've ridden through
Oh, we got two of them? Oh, shit. Okay.
the story will go on forever.
Rocket, member for 25 months. Thank you for being with us for so long. We love your support. Says, wishing a happy recovery for Sergio and happy to be here for more Alan Wake. Love you, dads. We love you, too. And Chris says, good stuff. And can you remember what finding and using murder sites allows you to do? I will admit that I do not. I do not remember at this moment because my brain is mush. Although I'm seeing now a triangle on a door and we're in a hotel, and that reminds me of the like motel that we kept going back to in Control. Why are we not quick slotted? Okay. Nice. Thank you. I do remember that at the murder sites, we are able to... I remember there's stuff about like us being able to write in things, and when we were down in the subway, we were able to kind of like discover different like endings or new progressions in the story that changed the world around us, so we were able to progress into different things. SAT says, I'm going down a merch rabbit hole for Control and Remedy. Put a statement in Reddit a year ago that the reason why they don't have official merch is that the fan base is not that big to sustain a shop. Well, I don't know that I believe that. Chris says that's okay.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. something terrible would happen there.
That's okay. It's not a spoiler. You are trying to reach your apartment to save Alice, who Alan believes Scratch is targeting. Like Alan in the subway using the murder site allowed you to reach your New York apartment. Hey, Amber McCobb. Hey, chat. Sorry I'm late. Doll's Day was fun, but I'm super sad. It's going to be the last time I see one of my friends. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Trying to figure out where the heck I am. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well.
I didn't have the key.
Oh. We got room 665. Let's see. Oh. Jack Dameron says, I Am 8-Bit has the U.S. rights to Remedy merch. There's stuff up there now, but they sometimes do surprise drops like the thermoses. Thermoses? I think it may just be thermoses. Thermoses. All right. Oh, shit. I forgot that they reload when I do that. Damn it. That's locked. There's an echo over here. Room 104 key. Interesting. The story of the murder site. What? Oh, that's right. There's this play. The play that everyone only does once.
The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225.
Interesting. Okay. 709. 10. Okay. Now we can come over here.
Alan Wake. Wake.
All right. Room 104. Okay, we got red. An unforgettable, immersive theater experience. Honestly, if we didn't have like the fact that this is a cult killing people, every time I hear an immersive theater experience, it makes me think of like one of those like really like silly like murder mystery things. You know what I mean? What do I need to use up? Okay, well, we'll come back for you. It's just medicine. I gotta say, these mannequins being everywhere freaks me out. It's over here. Nothing. Oh, this is different. Is it different? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I guess we'll quick save. Hell, do a manual save. Why not? Jack Tamer says the one immersive theater thing I want to do is David Beitney's Amelia Marcos disco musical, where the entire venue is a club you hang out in. I will say, when we, because we went to see the cabaret show in New York with, what was it, last year? When Eddie Redmayne was in it. And like, I do think that for that, it would have been cool. They had one like seating option where you could sit close to the stage, and it was in like a table, like you were actually like sitting in the cabaret. That would have been pretty cool. But they were very expensive and they sold out super quick. Okay. Now we're on the second floor. Please go away. Oh, shit. Oh, David Byrne. Okay. Oh, damn.
Shit!
How many of these things are there?
This story will leave you alive. You lost the plot.
Get away. Oh my god. What the hell?
You can't stop the story.
Okay.
How is it nowhere?
Man, I gotta teach this guy how to run. Alright, well, I guess that works. Natalie says, I would want to do a murder mystery, but know that I'm going to one. If I was at one without knowing, I know I would try to leave the moment things got weird. Alright, well.
This is my story.
Yeah, I'm not doing well tonight.
Get out of my
so terribly tonight. Well, there goes all my healing items. Okay. All right. Well, I now have I now have no ammo. Dapper, don't tempt me. Although I'm not sure that I would do much better in Baldur's Gate either. Well, I mean, at least maybe tonight because things are early. We did start playing Baldur's Gate 3 in our Core 4 members live last night. If you weren't able to make it, so you got to watch me spend an hour basically designing my character, and then we played through the Nautiloid, which is the tutorial level, and it was a lot of fun. At least I think it was a lot of fun. Did y'all enjoy it? Oh, thank you. Okay, let's replenish. What do we got up here? Okay. Chris Thompson says an in-depth character creator is a nightmare for me. Choice paralysis and full attack. I think like at least last night, like I came in knowing what like class I at least wanted to play, so I didn't have to do a whole bunch of like back and forth. I think the first time that I played through Baldur's Gate, I must have spent probably close to an hour and a half because I had to go and like figure out what all the different classes, like what I wanted to play out of the game. It was a lot of fun. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, I probably need to... Yeah, I'm probably going to need to... switch to a different view. Let me explore the rest of the floor first. Oh shit! Where are you? I hate the whispers. It makes me so like anxious. No. Oh. Not nice. Well, I just got done with overhyping myself with the news. Any news in particular, or just like the news? Dapper says I used to switch my gay sims to a woman just so they could have a baby together, and then switch them back. Oh, Marvel news, yeah. So I have not had a chance to watch the stream. I heard that it was on. reserved for rehearsals. Let's see. Locked.
It was locked from the other side.
I'm debating whether I am okay with being spoiled or not. Honestly, because I know, like, I'm not going to sit and watch the whole panel. I'm just going to go, like, look up what everyone has said. Oh, what are we? Who is humming?
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Okay. Weird. What is here? Closed due to water damage.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
All right, you know what? I've decided. Just give me the news from the Comic-Con panel. I want to find out what it is. All right, we got a ballroom. Is there anything back here that I want? Because I know that there's a new scene. Ryan Gosling is the new Ghost Rider. Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
The scene changed with the story.
All right, we gotta save spot. Ooh, what does this say? Play schedule. So rehearsal in room 219, moved to room 202. Black Panther 3 will be directed by the same director as Sinners? Okay. And I did see Jeff Blue, you said David Johnson from Alien Romulus and Long Walk is playing the new Black Panther. Remember, hit your marks, keep your masks on, and make it weird. Okay. Well, room 101 key. Let's go ahead and do. Quince Orchard says, how's the game so far, Cody? So far, so good. I did almost die because I was just completely incapable of handling all of the shadow people attacking me. But other than that, it's been. I mean, I have only been live for About 30 minutes. So far so good. We're really just exploring, trying to figure out where everything is and what's going on. And we are still in pre-show ritual. Can we get in here? Okay. Oh. Somebody's having too much fun. What is Fruitvale Station? I've never heard of it. Music for the Solstice. Hey, Cody, I hope you and Sergio are both well. It's 2:54 a.m. here in the UK, so I'm off to bed, but I thought I would stop in and say hey. Well, hey, we're glad that you were here. Sergio is actually over in the other room because he is feeling under the weather today, but I'm sure that he would say hello as well. Room 209 key. Okay. No, too much fair. He's not watching the stream today. I don't like this humming. Let's find out what it is. Ah, I should have known.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Music for the Soul says, I'm sorry to hear he isn't feeling the best. Tell him I hope he feels better soon. I look forward to seeing him in the next stream or video. Well, thank you. I will pass on the information. Right now, he is resting and cuddling with Bourbon. All right, what does this say? Oh, oops. Okay. All right. So Door went missing in 1988. Has not aged. Not human. Alien. Magic. Uncle Frank. Would have known more, but he is dead. Not his real name. Hidden meaning. See, remember. I was at the morgue. I was about to give evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here to this dream reality. Why? The red-headed woman connected to Door. I know her. Where do I know her from? Her identity changes connected to polyhedron. She will come for me. Let's see. What is this place? A dream? Feels like it. Not real. Not now. New York, not NYC. Away to other places. Is Door the gatekeeper or trying to get somewhere? Then let's see. Anything new here? Me, but not me. Others I know, yet they are different. Chris says, Cody, you should try to squeeze in a playthrough of Quantum Break sometime soon. The Remedy game with Sean Ashmore as the protagonist, with Jesse's actor in a major role too. Oh, okay. I'll have to write that down. When is the next Directive 8020 live? Most likely not next week, but the week after, because our members' lives are usually every other week. Sorry, I'm just looking over here to check the schedule. Yeah, I think that would make it, what is that? August 6th, most likely. And Chris says it has an 8-episode live-action TV show woven into the game. Ooh, okay. What is this? Oh, just a light. Is this artwork supposed to be like Thomas Zane, the diver from Alan Wake 1? Is that what it's referencing?
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it.
Quick question before I go. Are you guys planning on reacting to Scary Movie 6 on the channel? We might. We haven't fully discussed it yet, so I can't say for sure. I want to go to the map. All right. We were just there. I hear 219. This is another one of the... Oh, another mannequin. Let's see what we have here. Huh. Oh, that's so freaky. Oh, no. Alright, well, let's see what this door does. What the heck? Huh? Wow. Okay, this is weird.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
Okay. So now we're out here. Let's go back and check out the scene here.
Another vision.
Wow.
Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? And why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
That's a trope for a reason.
Okay. Oh, perform the summoning in the ballroom. I don't know that I want to. Let's catch up on chat. SAT says, wait, isn't the motel from Control called the Ocean View Motel? I think it might be. Oh, wait. So do you think these are like... Are they the same hotel? Are they connected? Because I did see in the rooms on the first floor a bunch of symbols on the doors like we saw in the Ocean View Motel. Dapper says, imagine if there was a From video game. Oh, that would be good. That'd be really good. Music for the Soul says, no worries, I love the supernatural journey, but the way it's one of my favorite reactions on this channel. Crazy to think I've been subbed since the Chucky reaction days. You've both come so far. We really have. It's so great to hear that you have been around for that long. It is like really wild to think sometimes about how far we have come as a channel. Okay. Ooh. Well. Ooh. This looks bad. This looks very bad. Also, is it mirrored to the symbol change that was on the floor? Chris Thomas says, you're right, SAT, there is the Ocean View Motel in Control. That's almost like a dimension gateway with portals to other planes. This is the Ocean View Hotel. The similar name won't be coincidence. I mean, we have portals in this one, too. Oh, you're gonna attack me? Yes, you are. Dapper says, I think I originally found you guys from your collab with Zavid. Oh, that was a long time ago. Chris says that last comment wasn't a spoiler, by the way, since as you'd imagine, the game doesn't directly link the motel hotel. You just have to imagine the dark place is a link to the motel in some way. I mean, that's not terribly surprising, because both of them have like they have the symbols on the doors, and in both of these too, like this still has. This still has like portals in it because we go from like one room to another. I'm just like waiting for one to just completely attack me. Okay. Let's find out. Is this one of those things that like we just have to shoot? Yes. Okay. Apparently it is. What do we got? Nothing? The hell? Good night music for the soul. What? What? What is back here? Oh, word of power. Nice. Okay. Oops, no, not what I wanted. Okay, so there's still something over here that we need. But I don't think we can get in there yet. God, I hate these little shadow people. Get away from me. Come over here. And then somehow go back down to the first floor.
Wake. Hmm. Why do we not have room? Oh, it's flare gun ammo. Okay. I get it. Where should we put this? We'll put it there. Nope. Alright. Hey, Niger gal. How are you doing today? Wrong way. I'll go this way.
was affecting the scene.
Saw this stuff here before and I just missed it. Or didn't remember it. Must have been. Let's check haunted. Let's see what this is. Oh.
I'm lost in the
Oh. This looks bad. Oh, that's the exit. Okay. Nothing any different back here. Big Mike says, Cody, I can't see Sergio, but I hope he's there and you guys are having a blast. Sergio is actually over in the other room relaxing because he's not feeling well today, unfortunately. So it's just me tonight. Nothing different here. All right, looks like we put it off long enough and we got to go do this ritual. How do I get upstairs? Oh. Where are you? I hear you. That's very rude. Big Mike says, oh, well, hopefully he feels better, but I'm sure he has nothing to worry about with a wonderful husband like you to take care of him. Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. I'm doing my best to be Dr. Cody. It's been a while since I've done a... There we go. They look like an interactable in front of you when you change the scene. What was that? You're talking back here at final scene? Because I'm pretty sure... where is he? No, it's over here. I'm pretty sure that that was just the note that was on the box over here. It's just this. And I had read that before. But thank you for checking in. Alright, I put this off long enough. Where is the sun running? All right, y'all. You ready?
I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost
Let's
dreaded
go
the
check it
ideas
out.
this would conjure up.
I'll be right back. I have to blow my nose.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big time celebrity
rewrites
to play him,
reality while God
and
is
he was
asleep.
method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the coat mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Scratched?
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
Oh, okay. So, what we just heard here, if I'm interpreting this correctly, is that Scratch was here and he was playing the writer in this play. So the whole idea is that the devil, meaning Scratch, is writing things while God, which I'm assuming is supposed to be us as Alan, is asleep. Con Cobb says, I didn't know you guys even game. Yes, we typically live stream once a week. We have played a whole bunch of different games. We have played several Resident Evil games. We played 2, 3, and 4, as well as Village and Resident Evil 7. We have played a few of the Silent Hill games. We played Silent Hill 4 and 2. What else have we played? Some of the Telltale games. We played a whole bunch of stuff. We've been doing this for a little while. So I guess now, let's see the devil.
Something out of a horror story.
Oh my God.
I had to keep going.
Oh my God. There's so much blood everywhere. Are any of you gonna attack me?
The shadows melted away. I was alone. For now.
Chris Thompson says, "Look at you with a thorough analysis, Cody. I'm so proud because it's hard to follow this game so well when you play it only once every week or two. I honestly it takes me a little while to remember everything that's going on, but like games like this and Control and the original Alan Wake 2, like they're really up my alley. I love something with a ton of lore that you can just like sink your teeth into." Hey, it's Natty says, happy 97 days to Halloween. Is that it? Are we under 100 days to Halloween? Oh, this is so bad. Word of Stuff. Is that new? Oh, marks all nearby resources and points of interest. I really want to see things on the map, but I gotta take the inventory. Yeah, heavy lore and lots of mystery, my favorite types of games too. Having time to digest between streams can help in a way since information can digest. Let's go ahead and save. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. What am I stumbling over? Oh my god, this is so wild. Holy shit. So much blood. I changed my name and already forgot I did. I'm Naughty Noodles. Are you planning anything fun for the upcoming spooky season? I'm also asking the squad too. I need ideas. We haven't, honestly, we haven't thought that far ahead at this point. hate these shadow people. Big Mike says, have you inserted or donated blood on Outlast Trials yet? We played Outlast Trials once, and not for super long. Okay, that's my follow the devil's trail. Ooh. Oh. I can't with this. And we saw things we didn't need to see. No. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, that's where that is. Where are my other ones? There's the entrance hall. The rehearsal room. Where's the rehearsal room? Man, I'm losing my mind. Let's go see the entrance hall first.
Was draped in blood.
Well, I guess it was bound to happen eventually. Okay, well, this gives me an opportunity to go back up here. Where's our rehearsal room again? It is over there. He says, girl, I think I'm going to have to pass on the control art book. I hate when companies don't ship to Puerto Rico. If I want a local shipper to send it to me, it's an extra $60. That's awful. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's see what the rehearsal room does.
This was not the ritual murder site I was looking for. This had just been an appetizer before the main course.
Oof. Well, looks like we're going downstairs again. Did I miss a point of interest in the ballroom? Are you wearing a guard? So I've definitely been in here. So we'll check it out again. So wasn't there... Was there medicine here? No, I got it already. It hasn't changed. Yeah, that must be it. Big Mike says, OMG, when's the Lord of the Rings? You don't have to tell me. I'm just wondering. I'm definitely excited for y'all. It's going to be soon. I don't know that I can commit to a date.
This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
In his room, he will hurt her. Oh, God. Looks like we got to go downstairs again. All right, what do we think? Should I go back to the stairs or should I go around to the final scene? What do you think? Where's the flare gun ammo? Did I get it already?
Alan Wake.
Okay. All right, we're going to try this again. Does it matter? Am I supposed to do this first or the end? No, I'll follow this.
The devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
So I survived this time. I'm gonna quick save again.
I'm lost in your
Oh my god, this is so freaky. You can change any earlier scenes of the plot lines you've unlocked. Yes, and I feel like I should not be going up here yet. Because there was the other hallway. This feels like I'm going further than I need to. I don't want to accidentally like skip another scene. Because over here is the other one that I need to, or that I could switch to the devil. Jesus. Ooh. Okay, so we still can't get back here. And I have done, I think the other, because I played all three of them here, definitely all at the entrance hall and all in the rehearsal room. So I think now I am ready to go upstairs. Yeah, Chris, one of the exceptions to the spoiler rule.
The devil walked through the hotel, dragging the whole place to hell with him.
One of the exceptions to the spoiler room is that I generally don't mind, like, unless it's really like going to ruin something about the game. I don't mind being told like, hey, you're about to like go past something important. Catastrophe says, hi Cody, hope Sergio is feeling better. Gonna listen to the stream while I meal prep some chickpea curry. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, Chris, that's kind of my point, is that like I love to like get all the little tidbits of information, and sometimes because I like other games have burned me if I've been like trying to explore something and I accidentally explore, like in exploring, I accidentally lock myself out of something by progressing to the next scene. So we do like to just get a little like prod to not do that occasionally. Let's see.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666.
Of course.
He had requested that room specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
And if everyone always does this play only once, does this happen every time? Like, does it always summon the devil? I'm exactly the same RE game. Yeah, it's happened, I think, the most in RE. You think you're exploring an optional area, then suddenly trigger a cutscene and miss out on a section of the game. I'm so nervous. I'm glad I wasn't alone and feeling terrified when watching Obsession. The bedroom scene made me scream like a girl in the theater. I was alone in the theater, thank God. I cannot imagine watching Obsession alone in the theater. I think this week we will be going to see Obsession in a theater somewhere, but we have not decided where yet. I keep trying to check the map as if that's going to be helpful for me. So not good. This game is really good for not locking you out of sections. Either Saga or Alan, you can return to previous areas whenever you like. God. This music is freaking me out too. Oh,
fuck. Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Again.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Alright, I guess this is not a... I guess that was not a stay and explore scene. All right, hold on. We have to digest this. Okay. So first of all, the constant thing of Muse, I keep thinking what was that actress's name who was like, oh, I was Josh Safdie's Muse on Uncut Gems. I can't remember her name. Anyway, like I was just thinking that entire scene. So we have in the play, the devil like tears through the hotel. In this case, the devil actually tears through the hotel, killing everyone in its wake. And Alan Wake. And so who was the leading lady in this play? Who was the muse? Are we thinking it's Alice? Because I'm thinking it's Alice. I don't know why Alice would be the leading lady in this play because she is a photographer, right? But this whole thing, I guess we're about to go find out. Because the other thing that I'm wondering is like, is it maybe like the like dark presence? I mean, the dark presence is Scratch, but we also had the woman from the first game, who was like related to Thomas Zane, I think, in some way, if I remember correctly. So, I'm not ready.
You again.
Okay. All right. I'm taking a hint this time. Messed up again. Nothing but splinters is right. Oh, thank you, Chris. I love to like try to. I'd love to try to solve the mystery. Where am I going? Oh, I can go this way. All right, we're gonna do this a couple times. Because the way that like when these doors open, I just want to stop and explore every room. I have a problem.
You again.
So going back this way.
Hide through the dark forces.
Fuck.
The dark.
Sorry, Alan. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Chris Thompson says Tom Zane had two ladies in the first game, Cynthia Weaver, Lamplady, who loved him, but he didn't feel the same. She helped Alan. I do remember her. And Tom's love was Barbara Jagger, who drowned in the lake in the 70s. He used the power of the lake to bring her back, but she came back with the dark presence inside of her, who Alan defeated in Alan Wake 1. Oof. Alright, so where are we now?
The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
Well, fuck. Well, since we can't help ourselves, shall we see the climax?
The scene here had changed.
Okay. let's go check out the other areas first. Before we go and just like have ourselves a bad time.
I needed to find the Muse,
I
the murder
know.
victim.
I'm
Room
aware.
108.
What's here? Is there something I missed there? Now I gotta go back. Huh, interesting.
The dirty cops would make sure none of this would be traced back to their diabolical masters hiding in the dark.
Ah.
I couldn't add a new element from here.
Oh.
I'd have to go to the scene.
Sorry, I thought it was close enough.
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
I agree with both of you. I mean, this game is really cool, but like Control really like drew me in, and I feel like I need to go back and like really just spend a lot of time going through the game again, just to fully connect with all the lore, because there's so much there. I have to go back and find out.
This thread would create something terrible on the scene, but it's what the story needed.
So on the map, it shows on the second floor that there's something over here. I might have missed it. Where's that? Yeah, it shows on the second floor hallway. How do I get in there? thought that would be here. But this would be the third floor. Am I missing something over here?
Wake. Wake.
All right. This is going to bug me. I'm going to go back upstairs. What am I missing here? It's showing it right over here. All right, chat. Let me know. Oh, there. I think I found it. Never mind. Never mind. Haha. I feel like it's too apple and oranges comparing Wake and Control, and it feels like they're aiming to do the same with Resonant, but that's my favorite thing about Remedy. They always switch it up. I mean, I do agree that that's true, too. Like, this is very different from Control. Control was very, like... Control was much more sci-fi versus, like, this is, like, clearly horror. I would almost say fantasy horror if I had to pick, like, a subgenre. Just because of the fantastical elements of the story writing, the fact that we are kind of writing ourselves in everywhere. I think it's probably most fair to say that I love both games and for different reasons. All right. We're about to go into it. It's about to happen.
My writing was affecting reality.
Oh, fuck. I hear the water. Oh, you can see we're walking through the forest. Oh my God. Holy shit. Beware the drowned lady. Oh my God. Oh my God. I saw the chair and I thought that it was like a figure. Like the shadow. Is this Old Gods of Asgard? Holy fuck. Lost on the shore, between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room, he will hurt her. In hers, he is caught. His story ends. Her story does not. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. This is cool. In hers, he is caught. I mean, we're in her room. Okay.
This was the murder site.
Oh.
There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
What?
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again.
Saga.
The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? We have the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Y'all, this is so cool. Oh my God. I wish I could remember like the other side of the conversation, because Chris, I noticed that too, that like this was the same conversation that we had as Saga.
And some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. And some say that it moves forever, this road. Forever. And some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. And some say that it moves forever, this road. It's not meant for me. They're meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream on a winding road. Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head. I flip you over until you bend this winding road. Don't you ever let me go. Forever I am living, play and pretend. Forever, never, wanting it to end. This message that you send to this
a lot of gameplay between the two conversations. Saga was wanting answers about Logan being written in the story. I think I remember that. But Alan didn't hear that, and the save her was about Alice, not Logan. Now, the only thing that I'm still not 100% about, and maybe the game will get us there, is, I mean, we don't know who the leading lady is yet, but we do know that it says in his room, meaning in Scratch's room, he will hurt her. In her room, he is caught. And I wonder if this is supposed to be like a bait and switch sort of moment where we think that we're about to go into 108, which is her room, and catch Scratch. But does it actually mean when we go back to Parliament Tower and we go to Alice's apartment, well, our apartment, but Alice's apartment, that's where we will catch him? Because we know that she was trying to capture Scratch. Like when we went out of the elevator in our apartment for the first time, the camera flash went off. And she mentioned something about trying to capture Scratch. So I'm curious. Damn. But the fact that this is here, I wonder if this means that Scratch is also rewriting the story a little bit, because we like walked in, we saw the body, and now it's not there anymore. Like, it's the only explanation I can think of. Oh, I don't know that we... Chris, did we see that when we were playing through Control? I know there were a bunch of side scenes that we didn't really get to explore. All right. Are y'all still with me? I got a notice that OBS disconnected. It looks like my network is back. I might have just had a quick drop. Well, because so I do remember that there was a one of the like side quests was specifically about Control. I remember that we went through a lot of it. But I can't remember if we reached the end of it or not. So give me like a like, yes, we're back. Because I think that I think our network just dropped for like a second and now it's back. Chris says there was a little bit of buffering. Too Much Burger says, whoa. Okay, we are back. I think so. Okay. All right. I think we're okay. It could be ghosts. Oh my God. All right, did we get everything here in this hotel? I want to say that we did. Oh, it looks like there's one more echo. We might see that on the way out. I recommend continuing as Alan to Parliament Tower before going back to Saga, since that's part of it. Okay, thank you. I was going to ask that. You bitches.
Wait.
Alright, where's the... So there's an echo over here, but I'm not seeing it. So maybe we need to switch back to Climax.
The plot changed the details of the world.
Wake. This story is a monster.
Here we go.
of that. I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so will the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
All right, looks like we're heading to the alley. That was everything, right? We got everything. Yeah, I think we did. Okay. Wait. I feel like I should save.
Wake.
Monster, before I go to bed, we should have had a bourbon Sergio camera. Creepy, yes. Adorable, also yes. Anyway, good night. Good night, Monster. I'm sure that Sergio says good night as well. He just really needs his rest at the moment so he can recover. Oh, Chris, I have a very good idea about how satisfying it is to see a fully cleared map. I am, at my heart, a completionist. I must, like... It makes me so uncomfortable to leave an area knowing that there's like unexplored stuff or like little things being like, hey, you forgot something over here. It's part of the reason why it took us forever to get through Control, because there's just so much there that like if you keep exploring to find. Okay.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of Return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Oh.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of a cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
I mean, that's an interesting thing to hear from him too, because he has the same name as the detective in Alan Wake's stories, right? And I can't remember what it is, but that's our guy. Oh shit! Look at all that. Damn. All right, so where's this alley? Where's the alley? Oh, it's probably over here. The thing that says alley. Well, yeah, we're gonna come over here. Yeah, especially when you get the levitation power and control, suddenly you can reach so many brand new areas in previous floors you thought were already fully explored. Looks like there's something here. Is it up there? It might be. Alright, well, we'll have to go check that out. Have we been in here before? Oh, thank you. I'm assuming that I got this one already. Yeah. Ah, yes. Okay. All right.
Alan, wake.
This is gonna take us a while, I think.
Alan, wake.
Nope. Okay. still don't know how I get that. I think I struggled with this for a while last time too, and I never figured it out. There's gotta be a way. I mean, I'm about ready to ask for help on this one because I struggled with this a while last time. If anyone remembers, I would not mind a hit for that one. This is new. Because if I look at the map, it kind of makes it. I think that the circle is covering it here, but there doesn't seem to be a way to actually get there. Because if you look like, there's nothing, there's no like ladder, there's no stairs. If I come over here, there's not even like something up on, oh, wait. That didn't work. almost there. Ah! Thank you, Chris, for the assist. That way. Whew, success. Now I gotta get over here. This we saw already. Let's see. There's one over here. Ah, shit. You get this one already? I must have. It's not circled. Now, since this won't let me back in, is it maybe somewhere else? That's annoying. Alright. Time to do a whole bunch of backtracking. I gotta say, I am missing quick travel.
This using darkness as a weapon.
And we're back. Let's see. Let's run over here. So, I mean, I only ever even came down here because I assumed from that echo that there was going to be something here because they were like, "Oh, we're going to go dispose of the evidence in the alley." And I was just in the alley, and I didn't find any evidence. Let's see. Here we go. Words of aid. So it still makes it look like there was something missing in the hotel that we didn't get, but at this point, because I feel like I got everything that I possibly could. Like, I don't think I left anything open in the hotel. In loving memory of Alan
Scratch was
Wake.
closing in, gaining control.
Oh my God.
I couldn't let him escape the dark place. I had to keep him from Alice.
Are Tim's supply boxes? No, I thought I thought I picked everything up from... Because I did go back and get the medicine that was there. Oh, it's just supplies to Square, not lore. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Go to hell!
Oh, God. Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. The dark place.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
And this is like... Hey, Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just leaving your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related, say the word. Hey, Alice, check circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or a TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. This is from Barry Wheeler. Barry's our agent, right? Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker. The Bookers! The Bookers is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. All right, I'm reading these in the wrong order. Joined a cult! Hey, Alice, I'm more fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once, I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies in the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply, for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call. Join a cult! You're going to think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I've joined a cult, and I love it. Joking about it. Oh, whoops. Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Blessed Wellness Retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie buzz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I've never felt this good and well healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I've lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Yeah, enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you are as good over there. Come visit me anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Checking in. I've been trying to nonstop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeping in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Ah, Barry.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Jerry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Part 1, the depths. Love is a weakness. It says trigger when viewer close, intimate. Is that what it says? Can't even read. Oh my god. Is that one of the photos? Am I going the right way?
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, that's so freaky. The photos are me. No such things are too personal. Just want to show a glimpse. Make sure you see what's beneath the surface. Holy cow. This is really cool. All right. I guess we're going to go view the exhibit. Because that's what we're walking into, right? Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Are these the same photos that we would have seen in Control? I need to show you the truth. The darker, the better. Wow. Cartoon.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
The horror of caring. That's dark. Part 2, the comeback. Weakness is clarity. Love is weakness. Weakness is clarity.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Part 3, the search. Clarity is purpose. This is like, I mean, this is just popping into my head now. For those of y'all who have played KOTOR, the mantra of both the Jedi and the Sith, like the code that they have, that's kind of what this is reminding of, because we had love is weakness, weakness is clarity. Now clarity is purpose. I can't even. I feel like a terrible KOTOR fan. I can't even remember the code now. Was it like the Sith code was like, there is no peace, there's only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Is that what it is? Purpose is strength.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it.
This is beautiful. Like, this is poetry.
I need to prove those faces are really there.
Also, I've not... Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Wait, that's on the door of one of the rooms in the apartment. That symbol.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story.
We scratched it out.
In the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was
wrote her
already
in.
Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
What? Did Scratch fucking kill us?
Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road.
This is a lot.
Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it moves forever, this road. It's all meant for me. The meant only for you, I see.
Is that true? Too much to bear. Do some say that it loops?
Only a dream on a winding road. Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my head. I flip you over until you bend. This winding road. Don't you ever let me go.
So
Forever.
I'm trying to remember if we thought that Alan Wake had written the story and Scratch was messing with it. I think that that was what I had thought. But this is saying that Scratch wrote the story and we are trying to change it by writing Saga in, which explains why we are, why like her story is being changed too. Like from her life side to now like having her daughter be here and have her daughter be taken by or drowned in the lake. Very similar to what happened with Alan's wife, with Thomas Zane's love, Barbara. I agree, Chris. I mean, those video scenes were really, really good. It reveals a true horror being an editor. Man. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chris. That was your theory in previous streams. You thought Alan wrote it and Scratch edited it, but Alan forgot that he wrote it. Which would make sense with how it was prepared before, but the fact that like Scratch wrote this whole story using the typewriter, and we know the typewriter is an object of power, that like what you write on it comes true. And so I don't know how Scratch was able to take this over unless it is like a whole loop that like, because Scratch came here while we were editing, that it like allowed Scratch to be able to come in and use the typewriter. My head hurts. Oh my God. All right.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading.
Oh, no.
Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
God.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Scratch wrote return. He stopped me before I could reach the end with my edits. He had it now. The horror story would still come true. I had one stop I had to stop Scratch before he escaped. One last draft of initiation would get me there. Damn, this story is so good. What do I need to do? Do I need to get out of here? I can't.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much.
I love that when we go back and revisit these, like it's telling the story in reverse. Where like now we understand what this really means.
It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it. The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. They're plotting to stop me, to devour me. out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. It's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. It wants to be me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch. Mr. Scratch. It's slithering into the story. Once it's in the story, I have to use it to keep the story true. It got in. I have to make the story darker now. But that gives it power. That's bad. I don't want that. But I have no choice. It's an arms race. All right, now keep it together. Damn it. I'll be the first one to cross the finish line. I have to beat the devil at his own game.
Yeah, Chris, you're absolutely right. This would be a really fun game to replay now that we know everything that's going on.
Do this. Yes. The visions I'm seeing from the world beyond this nightmare from home, they sink down to the bottom of this ocean. I catch them. Visions, echoes, big fish. Some are actual events, some are forgotten ideas. No, it's good. No, it will work. They're my inspiration, elements for my story to make it more true, even the parts that are true. I must change reality to escape. The writing has to be just right, or else it'll all just wash away.
When I was young.
And we watched all these.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment.
Are these like the like Casper Darling things in Control, where like when you watch them back here, they're a little longer and with more things?
Shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in.
Okay. Whew, all right. So now that we have the new initiation draft 3, we can start
Zane
writing.
said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
It makes me wonder, when Zane said that we had worked on these things together, okay, so does this mean that Zane is evil? Or was it Scratch who went and visited Zane and he didn't realize and he thought he was working with us? Because Zane looked like us. Which originally I took kind of just to mean that, like, that we, like, that there was, like, some sort of, like fate had tied us together, right? But what if Zane, I mean, was Zane Scratch? Or since we're kind of tied together by fate, are we just, like, seeing Zane in this vision that they look like us because we represent the same part in the story? Is a thinker. Okay, so question: should we switch back to Saga now? Or since we've been at it for almost 3 hours, is this a good spot to stop at before we like get into some more story? What do you think? Like, I know Too Much Berry, like we talked about this before too, that like the I know that like the Alan and Saga stories, like they sort of happen asynchronously, so like we could play through all of one before we get to the other. Like it doesn't affect it if we switch back and forth, and it's more like a personal preference sort of thing. I'm not trying to backseat Saga since this is the start of another murder site section with Alan in a new location. And I know Too Much Bear, you said that last time that you switch back and forth at the end of every chapter, which I may want to do. All right, well, let's do another. I gotta say that was a really, really cool level. I love all the reveals. Let's switch back to Saga. So I think I remember how things were left with Saga, because we had run over to in the last stream that we played with Saga. We had finished going through Coffee World. We had met the Anderson brothers. No. Is it the Andersons? Now I can't remember. But we had met the brothers who are the old gods of Asgard. They had suggested that we were related, and now I'm wondering if that is an invention of Alan within the story or if it's actually true, because they were basically like suggesting that Saga was not only related to them, but that sort of also then makes her like a god of Asgard in I mean, for them at least. And we were about to go to the wellness center and the Valhalla nursing home that's listed over here. And then we had stopped to go to Alan. Yeah, they're claiming Thor is your grandfather and Odin is your uncle. Yes, that is what I remember. And I remember wondering how true that was. But now that we have the revelation about we sort of knew that Alan was writing Saga into the story, but now that we know that for sure, that he was writing her in as a way to try to defeat the devil, Scratch, it makes me question it even more. Zeusy Bird says, did you play Alan Wake before this? Yes, we played the first Alan Wake sometime last year. I don't think it was this year. I think it was last year. Exactly. Saga had just witnessed Casey going missing. Yes, thank you. I did forget that. Alan being captured by the FBC and Ilka being arrested before he switched. Samuel the Kind says, much love to you both. Just popped in because I've never seen your live streams, but your reactions have been a blast. Thank you so much for the quality entertainment. Well, thank you so much for joining. It is just me tonight because Sergio is not feeling well, but thank you for the love, and I'm glad that you were able to pop in and see you live. She kept the clicker. Yes, I do remember that. I can't go out here. All right. Let's see. Oh, wow. Lake looks like it is pretty high right now. Oh. Well. I guess I can't go this way. Can't fully jump down. So interesting. All right. Catastrophe says my meal prepping is done. I can sit down and finally enjoy the stream. Well, what did you say earlier what you were meal prepping and I am forgetting right now? I might need new speakers after this game. Why is that? It really is, Chris. I mean, I personally have never been to the Pacific Northwest. I would love to go someday. But this is, I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful game. Chickpea curry. Yes, you did say that. I remember now. Ah, okay. Jack Dearman says, I live in the Pacific Northwest and can confirm it's like this, but not enough Coffee World. Now, chat, how many of you would actually go to Coffee World, like if it was a real place? An entire amusement park around coffee with a moose as the mascot. I do just also love like the vibes of sunset. Like it's starting to get, it's dusk. It's looking like a little bit foggy. Like it's giving very rainforest vibes.
Hello?
Saga, it's Tor, your grandfather. About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems.
We do.
We're losing. Oh, fuck. Fuck you, you fucking hag. Fuck.
Shit. Something is off at that nursing home.
All right. We'll do a manual save here. There's another page. The history of the Valhalla.
The Valhalla Nursing Home. Founded in 2014 for Odin and Tor Anderson of the Old Gods of Asgard fame for their twilight years. Built after the Return Comeback Tour, flip-flopped to be their farewell tour, cut short, canceled. As their agent, Barry Wheeler had managed to coax a few hit songs out of them before that. Balance Lays the Demon, a couple of others. The old men rocked like their namesakes. The backstage parties got out of hand. The air was thick with smoke. Wheeler squinted. His migraine flared, booze and drugs. A rock and roll cliche. They ran off after every gig. Wheeler had security track them down to the craziest after parties.
Damn. So we also know that their tour was Return, which is the name of this book from Ellen. Let's see. Nursing home.
Torrin Odin might know something about the clicker. With Wake out of reach, this is my best lead.
Okay. No. Lottery. Nope. 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 Nope.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I need to get the clicker to Wake and close this damn case. Before my family gets dragged any further into it.
All right. Very cool. I don't think I can afford any of these right now, right? Yeah. All right. Let's come over here and get some stuff. Oh, shit. Wow.
There's a rhyme over here.
Lovely. Let's see. Mother, may I go outside? May I run and play? I say to you, my daughter dear, go outside and play. but only in the light of day, and only round the trees so grown, never near the lake, my child, and never may you drown. All right, let's see. Mother, may I go outside? May I run and play? I say to my daughter, dear, go outside and play. Let's see.
Right. Ah, can't forget the dolls. Might need them again.
Okay, fine. I was going to come back for them, but I will take them, Saga. Alright. Now I need to follow these. Where are they going? Oh,
Another charm.
great.
Oh, shit.
Where did you go? Fuck, are you kidding me? Please tell me that I didn't lose both arrows. Oh shit. Alright, I have no ammo. It's such a bummer. Oops. So this says that there should be a cult stash up here. That's what I was going up there for. So where is it? Ah.
There's another cult stash.
Cult of the trees sees everything. All right. Thank you. And oh, what ammo was that? Rifle ammo. Do I have a rifle? Lala Lauren Elizabeth says hello. Very late to the stream, but I'm glad to catch some of it. I'm glad that you're here. Well, that's not helpful. Yeah, but I need it now, Chris. The only ammo that I have is for the crossbow. And I only have 4 of those, and I don't always recover the arrows. Or the bolts, I guess, technically. Just quick save again. Ha! Okay. Well, at least I recovered one of the arrows that just... Really? Great. Alright, so I'm being attacked and I have no ammo. Some bullshit. Come here. I truly don't. I have nothing. I didn't put any ammo in my shoebox. I'm gonna save this for later. Please heal. Oh, I'm way off in the wrong direction. I wandered past a cult stash at some point. At least I can get some. Maybe? Yes. I was going to leave you some cookies, but I was worried an animal would get into them, so I didn't. But it's the thought that counts, right? Alright. I knew there was one around here because I could see. Oh, no. That's not where I want to go. Should be close. Alright, let's see. Oh, lovely. There are 200 total vehicles in a factory consisting of bicycles and cars. Each car has 4 wheels, and each bicycle has 2 wheels. There are a total of 754 wheels in the factory. How many cars are in the factory? This is a basic algebra problem. Can I do it in my head? Let's see. All right, so if there were 200 cars, there would be 800 wheels. And so I would need, what's the difference there? 46. So it'd be 23. Would that mean I had... Yes. I did it correct in my head. There are 177 cars. All right. We at least got some ammo. So now, let's find our way back to the path. Oh. Hello. Why, yes, I will take some more things, thank you. Just in time, too, I can hear them. Go around here. Yes. Yes, please. One. I probably should stash some canisters. I don't need every single one of these. And right, this is a master class on how to get rid of all your ammo in 30 seconds. And that, my friends, is what we call luck. Could be the game gives us ammo when you're close to or at capacity. And I can't remember if the game does that, but I know lots of survival horror games do. Oh, Lauren, you're playing Baldur's Gate 3? Have you made it through the... Have you made it through the game yet? Or are you still going? It is getting late, so I think the next... Once we get to the manor and we get another save spot, we are going to call it a night. That's what I figured, Chris.
Tor and Odin claim to be my family.
This looks cool.
I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
Ah.
Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office.
Still in Act 1. It's my third time trying it out, but I'm using a controller this time. It's already so much better. See, that's interesting. I really prefer mouse and keyboard, personally. Like, these streams have made it easier for me with controller. I'm getting better at it, but especially for Baldur's Gate, I much prefer keyboard. We can't get in here. Let's go check out the house. That's fair. The movement in Baldur's Gate 3 can be difficult sometimes. Here we are. We got the title card.
It's a little late for visitors, you know. I was just getting the... Oh, Saga? What's up?
Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Oh, no. I was just, you know, tidying the I'm so glad you're visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
Why is that?
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them. That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go?
Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
You say that like it's your first time here.
Is it not? The Valhalla nursing home was established in 2014 by the Old Gods Foundation, originally built in 1965 by an unknown architect for the Finnish filmmaker Thomas Zane, coming up again, This manor steeped in artistic history. I met Odin and Tor Anderson in 2012 in a strange trip that resulted in strange new friendships. I was honored to manage their band as they made their comeback, touring the country and producing revolutionary new music. However, all good things must come to an end. Valhalla is a place of rest. In that spirit, I hope this building will serve as a place where people can spend their golden years in peace and comfort. May it be a home to those who need one. Welcome to Valhalla, Barry Wheeler. Oh, that's nice, Barry. What a good guy. Admin office is in here. More things. Alan Wake, The Sudden Stop, international bestseller. Oh, I'm making my way over. Oh my god. How's your life changed since you became so popular? It's a very solitary journey. We're on the streets. You've been enjoying the New York nightlife. Oop, whoops. You were my muse all along. Hold up. Is this Rose's like bubblegum statue in a closet moment? Alan Wake, the bad boy of fiction. Wake is a man who hits a town in style. This is talking about his disappearance. Be my light in the darkness, Rose. Oh my god. Honestly, this is kind of fun. I will serve you pancakes. I love this.
Old gods of
Nice.
Asgard. So Odin and Thor had a band and everything.
I did. My perfect morning is ruined. And all because of your shit coffee. If only we could have good coffee.
Oh, thought I'd lost you. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes. Norman, we have a visitor. Where are your clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work, Saga. But feel free to spend some time with Mandy May and Norman here. It's good for them to have company.
Okay.
Thor and Odin are here somewhere. Need to find them.
All right. So, Chris, thank you for the note. What did I miss in this room? So I read through these.
Somebody here is Wake's #1 fan. Rose?
Was that it? Just the like trigger?
There's another lunchbox.
Oh. You are strong. You are successful. You are confident. Was that it, Chris? I just don't want to miss it. Does that mean that these lunchboxes are from Rose? Oh, there's so much. I need to find a save room.
Ati, this is your home. You don't need to keep cleaning. I'd take that mop away, but I know you'll just find it again.
Kyllä, kyllä. But once after being told no. Why rest when you are bored to work? Eikö niin?
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you go pick a song from the jukebox?
Yes, box Holy Rain. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Kyllä näin on.
Oh my god. I love that Ati is here.
Are you planning to go watch the Deer Fest parade, Mandy May?
Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs, but your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt. Something's wrong with him. Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted. It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Mandy May, you can't say stuff like that.
That's some fascinating network, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Oh, I don't know. It is what it wants to be. Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
One more crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
Are you planning to go watch the Deer Fest parade, Mandy May?
And sit in a crowd of noisy drunks all day? I'd rather stick this dirty needle in my ear.
This is Tor's room.
Oh my god. What happened?
More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage? This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking.
Excuse me, miss, but you don't see me barging into your room while you're performing mental and physical strengthening exercises, do you? I thought not.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
And now I have to start over.
Sorry, Donna. I'm just looking for stuff to take.
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious? That woman in the painting looks like Mom.
Yeah. Huh.
Was I born here? Or is this more of the story?
The sea of night, to drink from the cup of the wise one, for wisdom to be a seer. I gave up my eye in the light of the moon to shine and see the many worlds to madness and beyond, across the dark dreaming sea, the branching paths of the tree. I gave up my eye so many times. We have lived and died and been reborn. We have met here before and will keep on meeting still. Where did I put the eye? Before time, I gave it to Mimir to drink from the well of wisdom. The cauldron, like Cauldron Lake. 1976, I took it out myself to see, drank the moonshine. 1988, he who stands on the threshold took it from me. The time will come again to be writ again. Writ like Alan and Thomas Zane before him, I guess.
Can you hear me, Odin? Odin Addison? Can you hear me?
Odin,
I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin? He's in no shape to talk.
Huh.
Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
These are our twilight years. There's darkness in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He wasn't a projection. Odin was really here.
All right,
We
that
were
was cool.
connected. Are they really my family? Is that why this is happening?
All right, we'll come back to those. All right, chat. Someone give me a hand. I need to find a safe spot because it is getting late.
This will put a smile back on your face, my dear.
Sorry?
Giddy as a young girl.
On this floor, there's a safe room.
Very old. The government
I shouldn't
built a
interrupt
bunker
him.
during World War II to watch the ocean for Axis navies and who knows what else.
The light
Ever since they sealed the bunker,
Common room.
it's
Is
been
this
a
one?
hot spot for teens. The ocean view motel and
Well, this is not it. Oh, wait, it must be. There's a shoebox. So where? Oh, there it is. Haha. All right, everyone. It is time to wrap it up. It do be 1 o'clock. You're right. This is a lot of fun. We got a lot of reveals, including right here, just wrapping up the stream, that Odin was like in our brain. So there's some more to explore for next week for sure. But at least for now, thank you all for joining. It was a ton of fun. We do miss Sergio. We hope that he will be back here next week once he is feeling better. But at least for now, make sure that you behave yourselves for the next couple days and make sure to be back here next Saturday so that, well, maybe next Saturday, actually. TBD. We may or may not need to move the stream next week, but we will make an announcement either way. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week next week, and we will see you very soon. Good night, everyone.